Yo, what's up, guys? Ignore that. We are now in 2026. Crazily enough, 2025 went by incredibly fast. I was making some posts today for Instagram, and it made me realize that I didn't really appreciate what a year 2025 truly was. When people ask me, what are my thoughts on 2025, I was like, yeah, it's good, it's calm, it's a good year for sure. But it wasn't until I was going down memory lane, looking at the pictures again, looking at the moments that I experienced with my friends and family, and truly that year was an amazing year. And I think it's important to not forget about the little moments. Those little moments are so important. Those are what makes those experiences worthwhile. There was a moment where, when I was in Georgia at least, we were meeting up with some group of friends at a nice cafe, and a tire incident happened. Now, this person might be watching the video, so I'll go ahead and say right now, not my greatest moment, of course, but still, that moment was a small detail in 2025 that I really did appreciate a lot. It taught me a lot, but all in all, it was just a fun time, just being around the guys, being around that situation was funny, and I enjoyed it truly. But today, I wanted to talk a little bit about intentionality, because one of the core lessons, one of the core things that I started to focus on, especially before the turn of the year, the last few weeks of December especially, I was starting to realize that being intentional is such an important thing, and we don't talk about that enough. It's important for everything when it is regards to being in a relationship, in regards to the goals you're trying to achieve, in regards to doing even the smallest things. In Islam, they say your intention alone is rewarded, and then your action is another reward. But having the intention to do something alone is its own reward. And it really made me think. We often do things sometimes being not aware of what we're doing. At times we lack that self-awareness. Intentionality, though, is very important. When it comes to relationship, for instance, being intentional allows you to move in a way where, okay, you're with this person, and you're going to make sure that you're aware of how your actions come off to that person. You're going to make sure that you're always there, you're acting the right way, you're listening to them, and you're just intentional in general about everything. So you're hyper vigilant. You don't overstep your bounds. When it comes to communication, you're careful with it. When it comes to spending time with them, you're present. You're not in your mind or worried about anything else. You're there with that individual. That's intentionality. That intentionality can also be with the goal you're trying to achieve with this person. If it's marriage, so be it. That intentionality, especially if it's mutual, is going to lead you guys in the right way. And when it comes to life in general, just being intentional about your job, being intentional about your goals, being intentional about what you're doing, it adds that extra to what you're doing, you know what I mean? So I wanted to talk about that. Now this video is coming straight from the dome today. Going forward, I want my videos to be more intentional, meaning slightly more deeper. I looked at some of my videos in the past, and although they're good, although the topics I explore are good, they tend to be very surface level. They don't quite go in deep enough. Pause. But in all seriousness, I want to be more intentional about these videos, about these topics. And I'm talking about intention right now. And there's only so deep you can go, because intention is more of so of an action rather than things that you say. It's about your attitude towards a situation. So just a reminder that I wanted to give to you guys. First off, to myself, and hopefully you guys can get something out of it as well, because intentionality is so important. It's very important. Anything in life you do, if you have the right intention about it, it could end up becoming such a big thing. There are people who make videos like this, and their intention is something else. But if you have the right intention, that you want to give value, that you want to inspire people, that you want to learn from people, that you want to not do some crazy stuff to go viral, but showcase proper knowledge so that you can help people, make people realize certain things if you don't think they realize it, and learn as well. That intentionality can take you so much further than somebody who does some crazy stuff online, gets a million likes, and then disappears off the face of the internet. You know what I mean? So intentionality is very important. I don't want to drag this video too long because that's what I tend to do sometimes in my past videos. So I hope you guys take some very good gems out of this video. I certainly did. I'm in a work in progress as well when it comes to this, but it was something I was thinking about a lot, especially before the turn of the year. And I wanted to make a video in the beginning of 2026, at least to showcase that having the proper intention can really take you very far. So stay tuned to the next one.